Have you ever wondered why some people keep growing, becoming stronger, wiser, and more capable year after year, while others with the same dreams remain exactly where they started? The answer is rarely about talent. It's almost always about the tiny things they repeat every single day. Today's story is about a young boy named Noah, whose quiet transformation in a peaceful mountain village reveals the true power of small, consistent steps. Once upon a time, in a village called Riverwind, tucked between tall pine forests and a cold silver river, lived a boy named Noah. Riverwind was a place where mornings were slow, the air smelled like wet earth, and children played on winding dirt paths lined with moss. Noah was bright, curious, and full of imagination. He dreamed of becoming an inventor, someone who built things that moved, ticked, danced, or glowed. He often pictured crowds admiring his creations, whispering his name with respect. But there was one big problem. Noah never finished anything. Every time he started a project, carving a wooden bird, drawing a blueprint, or trying to build a weird machine with gears and wooden sticks, he would give up after a few days, sometimes after a few hours. He always felt excited at the beginning, but the excitement burned out quickly like a small flame dying under the wind. "Noah, are you still working on that?" his mother would ask each time she found a new abandoned project in the corner of the house. Noah would shrug. "I'll finish it later," but later never truly came. He admired the people in his village, the baker who woke up before sunrise, the carpenter who shaped wood with patient hands, and even the shepherd boy who spent hours guiding sheep up the mountain trails. They all moved with purpose, steady, focused. Noah wanted that kind of strength. He just didn't know how to get it. At the very edge of Riverwind stood a small crooked house filled with hundreds of clocks. Tall clocks, tiny clocks, clocks with wooden birds and spinning wheels. It belonged to Mr. Alden, an elderly clockmaker known for his quiet discipline. Every morning, before the village stirred, he swept his porch, polished his tools, and checked the gears of each clock one by one. One afternoon, Noah wandered past Mr. Alden's place and paused. Through the open door, he saw gears turning, tiny metal teeth interlocking, each movement smooth and precise. He stepped inside without thinking. Mr. Alden looked up with soft eyes. "Curious about clocks? They're alive," Noah whispered. The old man let out a gentle laugh. "In a way, yes, but not because they are magical. They run because every small piece plays its part. A single tooth in a gear matters. A single spring matters." He leaned closer. "And so do the tiny things you do every day." Noah frowned. "But big dreams need big actions, don't they?" Mr. Alden shook his head. "Even time itself is built from small moments. Nothing great comes all at once." Then he handed Noah a heavy wooden clock. It was old, dusty, and not ticking. "This clock is broken," he said. "If you want, you can help me fix it." "How?" Noah asked. "By adjusting one small part each day. Only one. Come back tomorrow and we'll do the next step." Noah didn't understand why something so small could matter, but he agreed. The next morning, much earlier than usual, Noah forced himself out of bed. His body protested, wanting more sleep, wanting comfort, wanting the old habit of 5 more minutes. But he remembered Mr. Alden's calm voice. When he reached the clockmaker's house, Mr. Alden was already waiting. That day, the task was simple: clean a single brass gear. The next day, replace a worn spring. The day after, tighten 2 screws. Each action was tiny. So tiny that Noah wondered if anything was changing at all. But each day he showed up, the clock felt a little less broken, a little more alive. Inspired, Noah began adding tiny habits into his own life. He cleared his work table for 2 minutes every morning. He read 1 page of a book. He took a 5-minute walk through the pine forest. He sketched a simple shape each night instead of waiting for inspiration. And surprisingly, these small things didn't feel heavy. They felt doable. They felt right. But the journey wasn't perfect. Some days, Noah woke late and felt disappointed. Some days, the forest trails were muddy and cold. Sometimes the gears slipped from his fingers, or the clock spring snapped, making him flinch in frustration. Once, after dropping an entire tray of tiny screws, tears burned in his eyes. "I'll never get better at this," he muttered. Mr. Alden knelt beside him. "Noah, you're not here to be perfect. You're here to show up." He placed a hand on the boy's shoulder. "Even broken things can be rebuilt if you return to them tomorrow." Those words settled in Noah's heart like warm tea on a winter evening. Months passed. The broken clock, once silent, began ticking again. Softly at first like a shy heartbeat, then steady, confident, alive. Around that time, news spread across Riverwind. A young makers competition would be held in the nearby valley town. Children from many villages would come to present mechanical models they had built. Most kids rushed to create something big and impressive. They worked for hours, burned with excitement, then collapsed in frustration. Some kept restarting, hoping for a magical breakthrough. But Noah knew better now. He didn't rush. He didn't chase inspiration. Every day he added 1 new piece to his project, a wooden bird with wings powered by tiny gears. He worked only a few minutes at a time, but showed up every day. Slowly, the bird began to flap its wings, slow, gentle movements that grew smoother with each adjustment. On the morning of the competition, the valley was buzzing with chatter. Children stood beside their creations, spinning wheels, wooden carts, rattling boxes of springs. Some devices jammed, some stopped moving entirely. But Noah's mechanical bird moved softly and steadily, its wings rising and falling like a real creature preparing for flight. The judges watched closely, not amazed by size, but by precision, patience, and heart. When the results were announced, Noah's name was called among the winners. He stood frozen for a moment, then looked to the edge of the crowd where Mr. Alden stood with a proud smile. Noah ran to him. "Mr. Alden, it worked. It really worked." The old man nodded. "You built it the same way you built yourself, 1 small piece at a time." Noah felt a warmth in his chest, a quiet pride deeper than excitement. This wasn't the victory of a single day. It was the victory of every sunrise he had chosen to show up. Every moment he picked effort instead of excuses. Every tiny habit that slowly shaped him into someone stronger. From that day on, Noah became an example in Riverwind. He told younger kids that success wasn't about giant leaps. It was about the smallest steps repeated daily, waking up a little earlier, reading a few pages, taking a short walk, finishing 1 simple task. Years passed. Noah grew into a thoughtful, steady young man, one who finished what he started. He became an inventor, just as he once dreamed. But the world didn't admire him for brilliance alone. They admired his discipline, his consistency, his quiet strength. And Noah never forgot the lesson. Motivation lights the fire, but daily habits keep it burning. So remember this story. Your future isn't shaped by the big things you do once in a while. It is built from the tiny choices you make today and tomorrow and the day after that. Start small. Start now. Let 1 tiny step become the first gear in the clock of your life. And watch everything slowly begin to move again.